Hey YouTubers, good morning from San Francisco. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm heading to work right now. This is my my daily commute to work. So I do this ride pretty much 5 days a week, into San Francisco, out of San Francisco. So I just wanted to bring you this video, just give you kind of a perspective. And look at this, man. We are heading over the bridge and look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I look forward to getting up in the morning and riding my bike into San Francisco because of this. Because of what you see right besides me, right? This, the bay, it's just absolutely beautiful. Now, don't underestimate this ride. I mean, it may be scenic, but it's also extremely very dangerous. I mean, every motorcycle ride has danger to it. But what I've noticed is, having been riding for so many years, look at this, man, look at this, beautiful, absolutely, and you'll see the Golden Gate there right in front of me. But what I've noticed is, from weekend riding and from, commute riding, which is what I'm doing right now, this is probably the most dangerous kind of riding you can do during the week. And but I still enjoy it. It's risk reward, right? I still enjoy it. So look at this, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I look forward to kind of getting to work on a daily basis because of the beauty. I get to see this on a daily basis, and I figured that I'm gonna start bringing these videos to you of my rides in San Francisco. A lot of you guys are saying, bring more rides of downtown San Francisco, so that's what I'm going to do going forward. So we're heading into into San Francisco here. A lot of traffic. So the reason why this weekday riding is more dangerous, probably the most dangerous ever kind of riding I do. Firstly, I ride 7 days a week. I do weekend riding, which you've seen a lot of my videos, mainly weekends, and then I do a lot of weekday riding as well. So whilst I'm not making videos, I'm kind of doing this kind of ride, California freeway riding, right, in and out of the city. And the reason why these are probably the most dangerous ride in the world is the fact that, look at this beauty, is the fact that you got so many obstacles to deal with. Like, look at the number of cars here. This is a 5-lane freeway. You got thousands and thousands of cars that you have to deal with. And as a motorcyclist, as a rider, you can control what you can control in terms of, your bike, etc. You try to minimize those risks. But when you're dealing with, drivers, and sometimes these drivers are stressed out, and sometimes they're good drivers, but when they're stressed out, there's a lot of dangers you got to keep avoiding. So my number one objective when I get on my bike is I want to get into work safely. That's like what I'm right now. I'm just focused on getting to work safely. I'm definitely enjoying the beauty of this this ride. I'm definitely enjoying the beauty because I like riding. I like the beauty that I see on a daily basis. But my number one objective is safety, getting to work safely, and then getting back home to see my family, daily. So it's risk reward, I do motorcycling because I love riding. The kind of the benefits that I get out of it is, I get to work quickly, it's efficient. I don't have to pay $30 for parking in the city. I have a lot of freedom, but the key reason is it gives me freedom to enjoy my life, right? So I enjoy my life. I feel free. I feel free on this bike. I can get anywhere I want in the Bay Area because there's so much traffic during the weekdays. I can get to any spot in the Bay Area within an hour during the weekdays, which is pretty good. So my commute into San Francisco is pretty short, like half an hour max, and then half an hour back, which is pretty good in a big city. This is probably the most dangerous leg. It looks beautiful, but I'm telling you, man, this ride is not that safe because you got all this traffic. But the other key reason is because you're sitting up so damn high. When you get bad weather here on this bridge, when you get bad weather, man, the wind is absolutely blowing extremely hard. And I've been at times where on this bike, it's a relatively light bike, right? I've had to tilt the bike maybe up to 40 or 50 degrees, 45 degrees, a bit extreme, but I've had to tilt it to manage the wind, and you're getting hit by the wind left, right, and center. And you just gotta watch some of these drivers, man. So I try to stick on my safety lane here. I just try to maintain a good speed here on the side to give myself margin for error, because I could get into here if I want to. But right now the traffic's flowing pretty good, but usually it's all back-to-back traffic, and that's when it gets really dangerous. So right now it's flowing pretty good. So we're gonna, we're gonna hit the second part of the bend. And then this corner here is also extremely dangerous because you got these cars that can just pull in any time. I've seen that happen many times where you're going and then they pull in left. Look at that, guys. So that's San Francisco downtown. The cruise ships are in. Summer is almost starting. Today's February 28, 2017. So motorcycling is all risk reward, but I have so many to justify the risk. There are so many rewards. My biggest reward is just the fact that I enjoy it. I enjoy my time. I come alive. It gives me freedom to manage to enjoy my life. I love it. So typically I do the span. I stick on this lane, then I go with the other lane when I get to my exit. Downtown San Francisco. Beautiful winter's morning. So the traffic's flowing pretty good today, but it's usually not like this. But man, all winter this thing was pouring down rain. So I ride 7 days a week, right? Even when it rains I ride, because I'd rather ride than taking the public transportation, which takes forever because you're just in a sardine box. Taking BART, you get cramped up in a sardine box, and it's so uncomfortable. And you know, you could practically smell other people's breath when you're on the BART during peak time traffic. So here we go, it's beautiful. And pulling up those two towers. So yeah, I did a bunch of videos, my weekend rides, so check those out. I went up to Highway 1. Did the California Highway 160, all very beautiful rides. So I'm gonna pull left here, so this is where it gets dangerous, right? So you got cars. You gotta get over to that left lane. They just come flying. Even though I got my signal, sometimes they respect it, sometimes they don't. There we go. There you go. You got. Alright, so I'm in my safety zone. So people are unnecessarily going fast because they don't give themselves time to brake. So what I've seen, the kind of accidents I've seen, they run into each other. So the cars, they don't give time brake, they just run into the guys as an emergency brake, and they don't have enough time to react. So I always try to give myself some time to react and get into my safety circle. So I'm kind of controlling the traffic right now, where I've got the gap in front of me and I'm making sure that I'm going at a good pace with the guy behind me who's not tailgating. That's hard to control. Look at this, man. Beautiful San Francisco. I love it. I've seen this view thousands and thousands of times. I've done this ride maybe thousands, but every time I do it, I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it. It's like an adventure every day. So during the week I typically take the V-Strom because it good on, it takes these bumps, because there's roads in San Francisco, there's a lot of constructions, there's a lot of bumps on the roads. They're not like smooth roads, well, there's a lot of potholes. So this suspension, look at this, beautiful, man. Soak it all in. I soak it in every morning, and the sun is coming out there on the east side, on the East Bay. From the East Bay, rises from the East Bay, sets over to the Pacific Ocean. Man, I love it. Downtown San Francisco. So I'm on Harrison. I'm gonna pull right on Harrison Street here, and there's a Bay Bridge, Oakland Bay Bridge. These are the apartments, all these apartments here. Then I'm going to turn left on Main Street, park there. Absolutely beautiful. We're on Harrison Street right now. So I work in the city, man. I love working in the city. It's so awesome. So many things to do. See these bumps? Really bad bumps. There's a lot of construction. So this is Main Street, the Main and Folsom coming up. And the big thing about the bike is a lot of the parking is affordable, like 55 cents an hour, so damn cheap compared to the car, 30 cents. You know, $30. Why you pay 30 bucks when you can just pay $6 a day for parking? And look, I got into San Francisco relatively quickly. This is the Amtrak, so if you want to catch a bus into San Francisco, that's where you're typically going to go, on the left there. That's where the buses come in. So where you'll be getting off, right, left, on the left of me. They fixed this bus station not really good. Greyhound comes into there. You want to catch Greyhound, take it into there. See if I can squeeze through here. No, just wait. A little too tight. Okay, much better now. So we're still on Main Street, coming up to Mission Street, and then my parking lot is here somewhere, up the forward there. Absolutely love it. That was a beautiful ride. So almost there. Hey, we got the Federal Reserve Bank right here on my right. This was, I think, security is good here, right? They're protecting the bank. So I'm gonna just find my parking spot here. There we go. Got a Harley. A lady on a scooter. Okay, so this is it. Safe. Objective met. Objective met. I made it, and I'm gonna enjoy my day, and I'm gonna do the same ride home today. US Bank building. I'll do the same ride back home today. I'll see you later.